starting Karya was not just doing property management of the properties that we own, but to actually improve the living conditions of the people and the families that actually live in our communities and our apartment complexes. So even though we just established and formally launched Karya Cares, the work that Karya Cares stand for, we've been doing this with pure passion for the last 6 years.
That's a 3-year-old girl jumping in with her float. But moments after taking the plunge, she flips over and gets trapped underwater.
A 4-year-old girl drowned this weekend.
3 children were pulled from a swimming pool, each in life-threatening condition.
A teenage girl and preteen boy drowned in separate incidents.
The number one reason for deaths in apartment communities is the drowning of kids. So we've been providing free swimming classes, free swimming lessons for everybody that lives in our communities.
Would you recommend this class to a friend?
Yes, I would.
You know, unfortunately, we all have unexpected hardships that occur. And so the rental assistance program is there and in place to provide people with financial support, with just direct income so that they can pay some portion of their rent. So that way they don't have to worry about having a safe and comfortable place to live. They get rental assistance so they can get back on their feet and continue to do what they need to do.
The main reason why I'm getting assistance is I had to bury my father last year and I got behind on everything. And then this last month, I had to miss 3 weeks of work because of the storm. And it took a while to get everything back up and ready. And it's just been a tough year for me.
This year has been a tedious year for me health-wise. Started out with a full left knee replacement in February. And as much as I have tried to look for work and have been unsuccessful to be gainfully employed.
A couple of months ago, I had lost my job, and then I had, was paying my rent. I went through my savings account.
I'd like to thank Karya Care Services Management. They helped me out with my assistance on their rent, and it got me caught up with everything I needed to get caught up with, and I'm happy with that.
And I cannot begin to tell you how truly grateful and the inspiration that you've given me to move on.
I think the program is wonderful because you never know, when you may end up needing the help.
You've been a blessing. I think more properties in Karya should consider and encourage to continue this.
Swapnil and I both, we actually met at Hastings High School, so we're pleased to give back to a school that has helped us, achieve what we've been able to achieve. And so every year we provide scholarships to anywhere from 2 to 3 kids that often have various hardships. They may be first-time college goers.
I don't care what your dream is. Your dream could be, my daughter wants to be a nanny. Someone may want to be a teacher. It doesn't matter what your dream is. Whatever your dream is, you can achieve it.
After we were talking to us, I do notice that if you love it, you like it, just go for it.
I was very happy, and it's a feeling that I can't really describe. I was shocked, I was amazed that I managed to actually get a scholarship. Thank you, Karya Cares.
Karya Cares, I want to thank you so much, not only for giving my students money for their college journey, but for inspiring them, for Mr. Shaw's time, which I think was invaluable, not just for the students who received the financial aid, but for the other students who were there.
The United States spends a staggering $3.2 trillion a year on healthcare. That's almost $10,000 per person. That's close to 20% of our economy. We spend more money on healthcare than any other country in the world.
Today, nearly 30 million Americans are uninsured. That's down from roughly 55 million in 2010 before the Affordable Care Act. But it's still a higher percentage than countries like France, Japan, and Israel.
Unfortunately, the healthcare and medical system is not designed in a sustainable way. So, physicians, hospitals, insurance companies, everyone that's involved, in spite of them, largely being well-intentioned, everyone gets paid when people get sick. And so what we're really trying to do is put a dent in the healthcare system and really impact things positively. And so the way we're doing that is having a free healthcare clinic and that will allow people that can't afford care to come in and get assessments and healthcare checkups. But a big piece of this will be focusing on diet and nutrition to inform everyday people how important healthy eating is in terms of sustaining healthy lifestyles and for their physical and mental health.
We partnered with a lot of organizations. Be a Champion, which provides free meals for all our kids in our communities during the summertime, free mammograms through Rose Group. These are some of the initiatives, partnering with some of the top immigrant lawyers to provide and offer free immigration advice to people who need help.
So I think, there are really two avenues that people can support Karya Cares. One is obviously financial. If there, is anyone that can contribute financially, that goes a long way. The other is, volunteering, because really everything that we do, it's done by volunteers.
One thing that I want to make clear is every single penny that's raised from today's event and throughout the year goes for the benefit of people who needs it the most. There's no salaries, there's no paid positions, there's no rent, there's no administrative costs. Every single penny that we raise goes for the people who really need it.
You are supporting the dreams, the health, and the future of many generations to come. So have faith in your each penny given here, that your each penny will buy happiness for sure.
Personally, I'm donating $250,000 to this initiative. I will be forever thankful for your help and your contribution. It is my urge. Please, thank you so much.